Hello and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Bingo. It's time for the Bingo Seeds this week. This is seed 5117, the first one to be played blind for Bingo. No more Bingo, no points, no blackout, nothing like that. You know the drill by now, I hope. Maybe you knew, who knows. If I guess I keep explaining it. I'll keep explaining it. I think, the second seed had an interesting spawn. And just, yeah, I guess I haven't brought that up in a while. When I'm talking about the interesting spawn, I'm referring to the seed announcement video by Goth Theory. I haven't seen the seed myself in game or seen anyone play. As a matter of fact, no one has. Well, maybe someone has played, but there aren't any videos at the point of recording this, so I couldn't even have seen anyone play. But yeah, in the seed announcement videos, there's always the spawn point, and Goth Theory describes the surrounding area a little bit. So that's why I know things that I have not seen yet. And I'm sure that, a lot of people are aware of that, but in case you're not. Alright, so this is the first seed. The second seed had the interesting spawn. We'll talk about that after, I guess. This one, I think, was just, like, cold, not cold, maybe more kind of cold, spruce forest everywhere, I think, basically. Maybe a swamp? Maybe a swamp, I don't know. Stuff like that. Let's look at our options for Bingo here. Left column jumps out at me right away. Hardest item on that is the milk bucket. If there are no cows, it can be very hard. If there are cows, this could be a very, very quick Bingo. Guess then the red mushroom is the next hardest thing. I don't even feel I need to look at anything else, but let's do our due diligence and check. Name tag kills the second column, diamond kills the third, well, and the pumpkin seeds and the melon and the fish kind of. Powered rail and the lapis kill the fourth column, last column is killed by the emerald. Rows, top row is not bad, but fish is slow. Usually, unless we happen to fall into some string. But even then, the only way this is quicker than the left column is if there are no cows, but that should be our backup probably. Because the next row is bad, pumpkin seeds. If there are pumpkins on the surface, then that row is actually also pretty good. It's 8 iron, 1 wool, the pumpkin seeds and the flint. That could be easier than the top row, depending on circumstances, which is hard to judge from here in this little lobby. Fourth row is a no, redstone and melon and lapis. And the fifth row is definitely a no with the emerald and the name tag, and the diagonals are both have the pumpkin seed, but if you get the pumpkin seed, then the middle row is definitely easier than either of those diagonals, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so we look for cows quickly. If we don't see any, we go and look for pumpkins. If we don't see any, we try and find string and fish, basically. That is 10 iron. The left column is 3 iron, and the middle is, what, 8, I said, right? The shears plus 6, right. It's all very close together. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. It all depends on the cows and the iron. Yeah. Chickens, pigs. I see cows. Okay, so that makes up my mind, I believe. If we could see a big red mushroom somewhere, or even a smaller one, that would be great. But I don't think we do. Right, so the critical item now is going to be... Oh, auto jump is on, because I played 1.8. I hate that. I really, really hate it. Okay. With the sapling, the sand, the mushrooms, and the flint. I didn't make any sticks for no good reason. I can't play like this, even though this is very slow. I need to turn this off. Is there any exposed stone somewhere? I don't think there is. At least not around here. We also need the iron, so we need to dig down a little bit anyway. flint, sand. Just hoping to see like a red mushroom somewhere while running around here, but it doesn't look good. I don't want to waste too much time, but I don't want to hurry too much either. It's like a balance type thing right now. Well, this is not super fast way to get stone, but we also don't have the sapling yet, which is sort of key to all of this. This is also not a great place to mine the stone, whatever, we're fine. Don't worry about it. Clover, it's good. It's not actually good, but let's still not worry about it. We need a furnace for the iron and the sand. And I want an axe to kill, and I want a shower. Yeah, we want everything. Doesn't matter. Let's get out of here. That was not a really quick way to craft, but it's fine. Let's say this at least. I didn't sort that yet. Flint. There it is. That's one item done. This is not a great spot to have this down. Could be iron in here, but there isn't. Let's see if we got a sapling over here. I'm running around too much and not accomplishing enough. It already feels like that, at least. No sapling yet, because not a lot of leaves have been decaying. Let's hurry that along. Red mushroom and the 3 iron is all I need. I'm contemplating digging down for the iron, because I don't see any cave openings around, but we also need to move anyway to find the red mushroom. The thing is though, the cows are right here, so if we move somewhere that doesn't have cows, then that's stupid. And we're already 3 minutes in. I don't know how you get the 3-minute bingo. It doesn't make sense to me. It feels impossible. Okay, we have 3 items. One is not crafted, but we have everything for it. You just need 1 bucket. That's gonna be it. I should not have been this optimistic. No, I should have been, totally. Very controlled optimism. Sweet. Okay. Do we... No, we don't care. We do this outside. Oh, but there's not... Yeah, there's nothing else I can do. I guess I can craft. But we need to get back to the cows anyway. This is a very weird run. I don't know why it is so weird, but it is. Red mushroom. I just want some food, even though this is not going to fill us up. And I'm going south. So to reverse that, we need to go north. In case you're wondering. There's an apple on the ground. I guess we do need some food still. I saw red and was happy for a split second there, but it's not a mushroom. I don't know if this was the right move. It probably wasn't. It's already done. The iron is. But if there would have been a mushroom right here, it's like a gambler type situation. Do we? There's another roofed forest. I think this is the way we end up going. Oh, that's a red mushroom. Okay, so maybe this was worth it. It probably wasn't really, but waiting and then coming back, I don't know what would have been the faster thing. Well, I have found this, otherwise it's impossible. I made my decisions and I'm happy enough with them. Because yeah, there's no way to know. Could have been a red mushroom like 5 blocks away, and then it would have definitely been the smarter move. That could have been a spawner that we just heard. That could have had a bucket. That would have been faster than smelting the iron. So many things you can't control. Where did I put down the furnace? Over here. So not a very fast time. I'm actually surprised. When I saw the cows, I thought we could get sub 5. But I mean, there's not... Maybe there was somewhere a better red mushroom. But ours wasn't far away. It's hard to judge. Maybe. I mean, this one is also easy to miss. Like if you're going this way, which you're likely gonna be traveling this way and not back this way, because you're spawning right here. It's very easy to miss that mushroom. But there could have been another one somewhere that I didn't see. I don't know how we... Like, it feels like I played very well from like the 3-minute mark on, but I didn't before that for some reason. Like, I don't know how I spent the first 3 minutes. It didn't feel like 3 minutes to me. It felt like a minute and a half at the most. Maybe there was a red mushroom over here in this roofed forest, but it didn't look like that from the skybox. There could be a small one somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. This is a good time. I'm happy with the time. I'm just wondering if the, like, it's not really risk taking, it's just decision making. You just need to make up your mind in bingo a lot of the time. And then live with, you know, live with the consequences. And obviously you're trying to like play the odds in a way that favor, you know, you, but sometimes it's just impossible to make a good decision. You just have to go with something. Like there's not, you can't have all the information. You don't know. You don't know. Maybe, you know, beyond this hill there's like a village bordering into a desert temple, and the desert temple borders into 2 dungeons, and that gives you gold and iron and diamonds and everything. You never know, right? So it's hard to make these decisions. Where do I go? What do I do? But I think I did a good job here. I'm happy with my time. 6:20 is a good time. Sniper bingo too. Nothing to complain about. Nothing to brag about either. It's a good time. Not more, not less. But the second one, the second seed. This second seed, which I don't know what the number of it is, that's why I'm storing. Is it 5128? I think that's what it is. Let me double check that. Because I don't want to play a wrong seed. I mean, what would not be a big deal, except just play the other one too. But yeah, this is the right seed. So this one had, and all of that is just hearsay. I didn't see anything. But according to Godfrey, there's a village and a dungeon visible from the skybox. Which, again, could be very useful information, could be completely useless. I haven't really looked at the card yet, so I don't know. Let's start. Top row is dead already, name tag and egg, and gunpowder. Very, very bad. Second row is dead because of the underpearl. The third row is okay-ish. The gold is not great. Also, 11 iron is a lot. The rest is easy though. Fourth row has the diamond, so that's a no, and so pumpkin seeds, bad. Last row has the beetroot soup, which I would, you know, say it's a hard no, unless you have a village, and we have a village. But then you still need the spider eye, which is not great, because spiders are not that common. It's hard to find them in caves, I find. And the spider eye drop rate is not great. And the only other way to get them is from desert temper chests, maybe? I think so. I'm not sure. They're not in many loot tables. And you also need a brown mushroom, a red mushroom, and the 2 brown mushrooms. Excuse me. I mean, the sapling and the fish. That's not great. I mean, the fish and the spider eye kind of go hand in hand. Because I feel like the chances of getting a spider eye before you get 2 string from spiders is slim anyway. But that's not a great row otherwise. If that dungeon is a spider dungeon though, and the village has the mushroom, the beetroots, I mean, then yes, this is a very good option. But that's gambling a lot. Yeah, Columns. Ender Pearl and Diamond is a hard no. The second column is not horrible. Gunpowder 9 iron, 1 redstone. The painting is easy enough. Sapling is easy. Paper should be easy. That is another option for sure. Yeah, third column is a no. You need a jungle and the name tag, which I guess the name tag could be very possible with the dungeon, but both the name tag bingos here are not great because of the melon slice and the egg, which is just very slow, usually at least. And then the pumpkin seed one is not terrible. Again, if that is a spider dungeon, then that might be even better. I don't remember what the surroundings were though. I think it was desert stuff in the distance and maybe just like normal, I don't know. I don't remember. I should remember now because I feel like this is important. This is not super great. Was this the one with chickens that spawn? If it is the one with chickens that spawn, then the egg is actually not terrible. Then that would make that viable again. 10 iron. 12 iron, I mean. The clay and 1 egg and the beetroots from the village. If it does have them. If it doesn't, then that's dead. This is a hard card. I guess we just go to the village. See what we find. Go to the dungeon, see what we find. And then based on that make our decision here. I feel like that's the best option because I don't see anything that's obviously great. So I think the village is this way and the dungeon this way. Oh yeah, there was a chicken, right? Yeah, okay, that's definitely a dungeon. Oh yeah, and there's definitely a village too. That could be beetroots. Does it? It has a blacksmith. It's also a chunger, which gives us the melon. And yes, there are chickens, so an egg is possible in 5 minutes. 5-ish minutes. Huh. Yeah, that lots of chickens. This is hard. I still am very unsure of what we'll end up doing here. We're going to the village first. Why not? And I'm losing my voice. What bad timing. I don't have a drink here. I am out of water. And my throat is dry. It's bad. Okay, this is not great loot. I guess we'll take it anyway. Give me that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's definitely useful. Do I need wheat for anything? Potentially, no. A book? Also no. Also no. Yeah, okay. Then we go and... I don't know, we just try things here, I don't know. My mind is like racing, but it's not very helpful. The vines are very possible because the jungle is right there. Unfortunately, we didn't get any iron from the village. We might want to make the fireworks rockets, so we should have that ready. This is not a good path to take. I guess we managed to get out somewhat okay. We need clay, maybe. I don't know if this is worth it. We should probably decide already and ignore the dungeon, but the dungeon could have iron, the dungeon could have string, gunpowder, gold, lots of stuff. Where is it? Where is it at? Right here. It is a spider dungeon, okay. I should have made tours already, at least. Okay, yeah, okay. That's all really decently useful. Is there a cave here somewhere? Not really, but that's good enough for me. No iron. There could be a second chest. I didn't check very well, I think. Why? Why you gotta do that to me? Stupid sand. Too much sand everywhere, I hate it. It's coarse, it gets everywhere. Reference. Alright. I still don't know what we're doing. What are we doing? We have the pumpkin seeds. We could have a lot of other stuff if you wanted it. The spider eye, the string, the beetroot soup. This is a really bad place to get stone. 10, 11, 12, I guess. And then we just use this to get out of here. What? I don't know how I messed that up, but I clearly did. So if you get some spiders to spawn, also let's check for the second chest. I don't think there was any other spot where it stuck out, the sand, but it's not super even always. But yeah, I don't think there's a second one. Okay, I want to update this card. What do I have? Just the pumpkin seeds. How do I make this decision? I do not know. We could have the beetroot soup already, if we want it. Which we kind of do, I guess. Isn't this where we... Yeah, this is where we came in. Or where we dug for stuff. Whatever. Need some darkness in here. I don't have enough blocks. This is not smart. This is slow. This is very slow. And slow is not your friend in bingo. Naturally. This is pretty dark already, is it not? This should be pretty dark, come on. Did pick up the torch, right? I did. There we go. One string. Not great, not great, very slow. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I've been wasting my time. Yeah, it's always these weird, overwhelming runs are never good. Could also go... Yeah, actually that feels maybe like a good idea. The brown mushroom. You have a bone, yes we do. This is not a very fast run, in case you're wondering. Okay, there's the eye. Brown mushroom. Flint. Yeah, this could have been a cricket decision to go for that, for sure. Would have helped. Would have helped a lot. Okay, let's turn this into that. And what else do I need to make? Gray dye. Brown mushroom. And then I'm done. I think so. It's a red mushroom. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? I think I saw mushroom. No, just saw pigs. I'm not sure why I'm going this way, not the other way. But that's just one of those decisions that I make and that I may or may not regret, depending on how long it takes us to get to a mushroom. I see a few. I see one down here. Sugar. Well, yeah. 826, sure, we'll take it. Could this have been better? Yes, is the answer. I'm still not sure I made the right call with the bingo that I ended up going for. I would have had enough to fish as well, but that would have been slower. I'm pretty sure. Going for the bottom row. I mean, I did have the... Could have had an ender pearl here too. That's pretty crazy. Are you drunk, guy? There you go. Yes, could have had an ender pearl here. Did we have gunpowder? We did have gunpowder, so we could have made the fireworks rocket. I don't know, very weird. This felt very strange, this run. But 826 is a good time. I'm not complaining this week about my times. They're short times. But let's just recap. What could I have done? What else could I have done? Did I miss something? I might have. There could have been eggs already, but I don't think this is... No, there was no name tag, so that killed that. And we didn't see any iron. I guess we didn't really look for any though, but there wasn't any in the chests at least. But we could have had this and this for sure. But we would have had... Yeah, we would have had to find 12 iron and smelted ore. But we could have done that right after the village. Just go back to the jungle, dig down, find iron. There was clay everywhere in that river, I think. That could have been faster. Go to the village, grab the beetroots, go back to the jungle, dig down or find a cave there. The thing is you need to come back up for the egg. But there were chickens all around that jungle, so pretty decent chance 5-6 minutes in to get one. Then this was definitely possible, but it felt slower than this. I guess the red mushroom was right there with the brown one, so it wasn't much longer of a way, but yeah, fishing takes a little while. I don't know, this felt quicker, maybe. A very interesting card. Very, very interesting because there were lots of possibilities, and then nothing really manifested because both the village and the dungeon were sort of less than ideal. The pumpkin seeds definitely helped though. Yeah. And without the pumpkin seeds I would have had to go for this. Assuming it's still Spider Dungeon. It was just very unfortunate that there was no darkness there at all. I had to make the dark spot to spawn the spiders, and I didn't make it big enough. There's only really one valid spot for them, because what do they need, 2x2 or something? Yeah. I didn't want to spend too much time preparing the dungeon, and then, yeah, I don't know. And I did, we did utilize our time a little bit, getting the cactus green and stuff. Yeah, and the ink sac. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was not a bad run. It wasn't a great run. It's gonna be interesting to see what other people do. I think the village, especially with how the card is set up, I feel like the village is definitely a must visit. Yeah, you have to go there. You have to check, because there could be a diamond which could give you a few options on this card. There could be gold, right? I'm not sure now. It definitely could be the, yeah, there definitely are the beetroots. And then after that, it's very tempting to go for that dungeon too, because there's still no really clear-cut great thing to go for after the beetroot soup, other than the egg column, which, yeah, that's probably the smart move. Because if that dungeon is like a zombie dungeon and there are no pumpkin seeds in the chest, then I'm just wasting like 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes traveling. Which if you go for, you know, go to the jungle, dig down, find iron, get the egg, then yeah, that's faster. Interesting card. Very interesting card this week. Both cards actually. The first one was more straightforward because the cow is right next to spawn. For me at least. It was very straightforward, and in terms of decision making, what to go for. Second one, not so straightforward, very complicated. Lots of options, not really any good ones. And then I'm still not sure. I still feel like it's pretty close between these two. But it would have been slower for sure for me specifically, because I had to wait for that second spider to spawn. In the meantime, I got this, so I had this. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4 items already, basically, minus a brown mushroom. And then going for the bottom row, I would have still had to fish and get the sapling, and get the red mushroom too. So that has to be slower. I'm convinced now. That's it. That's it for this video. There'll be a points run for sure. That card, I don't remember it specifically, but my first reaction was that it was impossible to break out, so it looked like a hard card to me. I don't think the spawn was great. Maybe there was a chunker, maybe that was the practice seed, I don't remember now. I'll rewatch it before I delve into that. I'll also break out the practice card, because that's always fun. Yeah, the goal is 20 points, 40 minutes for the blackout. That's my goal for the other 2 videos. That's it. I'm rambling for no good reason. I'm losing my voice, but I can't get myself to just end the video even though it's over. Why is that? Why is that? Psychologically speaking, what's wrong with me? Why do I do that? I don't know. I can't tell you. Spooky cave sound. That's my cue to end it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the points and in the breakout run. And I have some other Minecraft stuff recorded for this week, so I'm feeling a lot better about that part of my YouTube presence, at least. That's it. See you soon. Bye bye.